Hello students, today's topic is rotation and revolution of the earth, in which we can see six important dates. One is equinoxes dates, March 21st and September 23rd. Longest day, June 21st in the northern hemisphere, and longest day, December 22nd in the southern hemisphere, January 3rd and July 4th. Perihelion, aphelion, perigee, apogee. These are the important points. We are going to discuss what is rotation and revolution. Day and night forms. Day and nights form due to rotation of the earth itself. Day and nights form due to rotation of the earth itself, and seasons form due to rotation of the earth around the sun. We can see throughout the world only two seasons. One is summer season, the second one is winter season. Summer, winter. The summer is located in the northern hemisphere, while in the southern hemisphere, winter season is there. In the reverse process, if the winter is in the northern hemisphere, then summer is in the southern hemisphere. Equinoxes dates. March 21st and September 23rd. These two dates are called equinoxes dates because on March 21st and on September 23rd, the sun rays fall vertically on the equator. So, on these two dates, equal days and equal nights. So, this type of phenomena is called equinoxes dates. March 21st and September 23rd. And June 21st. The sun rays fall vertically on the Tropic of the Cancer on June 21st. That is why June 21st is the longest day in the northern hemisphere, while it is the shortest day in the southern hemisphere. The June 21st is the longest day in the northern hemisphere, and it is also called summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. Whereas in the southern hemisphere, June 21st is the shortest day, and also it is called winter solstice. On June 21st, 24 hours day in the Arctic Circle. On June 21st, 24 hours a day in the Arctic Circle, while 24 hours night in the Antarctic Circle. And December 22nd, the sun rays fall vertically on the Tropic of the Capricorn on December 22nd. So on December 22nd is the longest day in the southern hemisphere, while it is the shortest day in the northern hemisphere. It is called summer solstice in the southern hemisphere, and it is called winter solstice in the northern hemisphere. 24 hours a day in the Antarctic Circle on December 22nd, while 24 hours night in the Arctic Circle on December 22nd. And July 4th. July 4th is nothing but it is the aphelion date. Aphelion is nothing but the farthest distance between the sun and the earth. The farthest distance between the sun and the earth. Aphi is nothing but away from the sun. Helion is nothing but sun. It appears on July 4th, or it appears in between July 3 to 5 dates. At the time of the aphelion, the distance between the sun and the earth is 152 million kilometers. It is the aphelion. Perihelion. Aphelion. Perihelion is nothing but the nearest distance between the sun and the earth. It appears on January 3rd. At the time of the perihelion, peri is nothing but nearest distance between the sun and earth. Helion is nothing but sun. Nearest distance, peri. Helion is sun. At the time of the perihelion, the distance between the sun and the earth is 147 million kilometers. And the average distance between the sun and the earth is 149.5 million kilometers, or 15 crores kilometers. 15 crores, 15 crores kilometers. These are the 6 dates we can see throughout the world in the year. Equinoxes dates March 21st and September 23rd. Longest day, the northern hemisphere, June 21st. Whereas in the southern hemisphere, longest day is December 22nd. Perigee, apogee. What is perigee and what is apogee? Perigee is nothing but the minimum distance between the earth and the moon. At the time of the perigee, the distance between the moon and the earth is 3,56,000 kilometers. And apogee. Apogee is nothing but the farthest distance or the maximum distance between the moon and the earth. The distance is at the time of the perigee. The distance is at the time of the apogee. Perigee is nothing but nearest distance between the moon and the earth. Apogee is nothing but farthest distance between the moon and the earth. At the time of the apogee, the distance between the moon and the earth is 4,07,000 kilometers. The average distance is between the moon and the earth is 3,82,000 or 3,84,000. These are the important points. Rotation of the earth itself, day and night form, revolution of the earth around the sun, seasons form. Thank you, students. I hope you understand what I have taught so far.